Hi guys, good morning once again. Welcome to my channel. It's been a very long time since I posted any content, and today I am just so grateful to God for being alive. Never mind my big warm coat. It's a bit cold today, so I just thought to cover up a little bit, keep myself a bit warm. And today I have just come to share my testimony of what God has been doing in my life for the past few months, for the past 9 months per se. For many of you that don't know, or probably all of you who never knew, because I never said anything about it. I was pregnant, and I just had a baby boy just this past July, last month, July, and I'm so grateful to God for what He did for me. So I've just come to share with you a little bit of my pregnancy, delivery, and postpartum recovery story, what God did. So basically, when I was due, I was due in the month of July, in the month of June, sorry, the end of June, and my baby wasn't coming. I tried everything I could, the things they tell you about the midwives, brew and all that. I tried exercise, walking, and all that. That did not really help. So I got induced the beginning of June. I think it was July. Sorry, the beginning of July, July 1st, 2nd. I went into the hospital to be induced, and they did everything they could for the induction, the insertion of the pill and everything. Nothing was really working. So I got this really nice doctor come up to me, and she said to me, okay, I'm gonna break your waters. And that day, a very painful procedure, I have to say, she broke my water and labor started. While I was progressing fine. I thought I was progressing fine. I was at about 3 centimeters. I think I was about 3 centimeters when another doctor came in to check me, and she said to me, the baby's head is not going down, baby's heart rate is dipping, and they were not happy with the overall outcome of what was happening. And she said to me, I'm gonna have to rush you off to the theater. So I was going to have an emergency C-section. And bear in mind, I've had 3 kids before now, and all 3 of them have all been natural delivery, no epidural, just plain old gas and air. At this point, I was freaking out, but I was really, my heart, I was trusting in God. I was like, God, you will see me through no matter what. I kept on repeating the scripture in my mind. I said, I shall not die but live to declare the glory of the Lord in the land of the living. I kept on repeating the scripture in my head while they were rushing me off. So long story short, they did the injection, and I remember when they injected me, and then they lay me down on the operating table. I felt very nauseous. At some point, I felt like someone was choking me, and I started throwing up. But after that, I felt okay, a little bit okay. I didn't feel my normal self, but I felt a little bit okay. And then the surgeons were really nice. The nurses, they were quite nice. They did all they could to kind of alleviate my fears. And then the baby was brought out. I was so thankful. He was fine. He was healthy. And then they sewed me up. But the surgeon did say to me, oh, you have quite a lot of gas in your tummy. But I did not understand what that meant, because while I was in labor, the early stages of my labor, after they had bust my waters, I was actually eating, because I was so exhausted from everything that they were doing, everything that they had done, all the moving around and the insertion and all that. I was really exhausted from it, so I had to eat something. So when the contraction come, I'll be like, when the contraction I'll take my gas in there and just, take my gas in there And then afterwards, once I get a bit of a break, I put something in my mouth to eat, because I felt like if this labor is going to last all night long, I need to kind of conserve my strength to be able to push. That was what I thought. But without me knowing, that was not good for surgery at all, because that meant that I had gas in my tummy. So he said to me, "You have gas in your tummy," but I didn't really understand what that meant. So calm recovery, I was taken to the recovery room and then taken to the ward. I was okay. I think then I had him on the 9th of July, and then at 9, no, not at 9, at noon, they offered me something to eat. I refused it. I think I probably had just a little soup, and then at dinner I felt a bit okay. I was able to walk around, with obviously pain. I was on a heavy dose of pain relief anyway, so I was able to walk around, and then I had dinner. So come the 10th of July, that was the day my misery started. I woke up with a distended tummy. I was in absolute pain and misery. Pain and misery. It was like, let's put this together. The surgical pain, the pain that comes from having a surgery, the pain that comes from your womb contracting back, the pain that came from what they call a paralytic ileus. Basically, this is where your intestine goes to sleep and does not digest food. So all the food I'd eaten from 2 days ago was still sitting in my intestines. I couldn't pass gas. I could not go to the toilet. I was in severe pain. I say it like that because it was so bad. And the nurses kept trying everything they could. I was in this sort of pain for like over 3 days. There were times when my baby would cry, and just for me to get out from the bed and get him from the car, I'll be like, ah. I'll be crying out for the nurses to come help me. And thank God, God was really faithful. Oh, they would come and give me a hand. And then I think fast forward 4 days into, because of that, I had to stay an extra 3 to 4 days. I started praying about it. I was like, God, you need to perfect this healing. I started praying about it, and God was faithful. Gradually my body started coming back. I was able to go to the toilet, and then I got discharged. And when I got home, my mom said to me, just go on a liquid diet, nothing solid. So I started having just custard. I was, at that point, I would not even eat. Like, if they give me food, I didn't have even an appetite to eat, because my body wasn't really functioning properly. And I've heard that could cause intestinal disruption. I don't know if that's what it's called, but basically where the toxins get released into your body, and sometimes they have to cut off the part of the intestine that is obstructed or something like that. So that was the phase one of God healing me. And then I think 1 week into my stay at home, I started having pain again, really horrible pain. I found out that I had a hernia that was really big, that was causing me so much pain. Like, if I try to sneeze, I'm in pain. If I try to wee, I'm in pain. If I try to sit down, I'm in pain. Everything was just so painful. And then initially I thought it was just a hernia, but the pain was so bad that I could not get out of bed. So I went to A&E. They did the tests, all the tests they did, and they found that I had an infection in the womb. So they gave me antibiotics for it and started treating it, and gradually I started feeling better. And then suddenly the hernia disappeared. I don't know if it's still like, the hernia, just the bump, the lump, everything just disappeared. I had a umbilical hernia. It disappeared. The pain disappeared. The pain, everything just disappeared. And that was the beginning of my healing. So I'm so grateful to God, because a lot of times people go through these things and they don't survive. Sometimes they might not even know they had it. And now, a month, today is the day I'm recording this video. Today's the 25th of August. So me and my baby, we are 1 month and a few weeks postpartum. So I'm healthy, I'm okay, I'm back into the YouTube game, I'm back to life, I'm back to being a mom, being able to look after my kids, and just getting ready for what God is going to do next in my life. So I'm just so thankful. I just came here to just want to share with you guys what I've been up to. The devil fought me really hard. They wanted to make sure that my enemy doesn't come out of this pregnancy, but God said no. So I'm so grateful to God, and I have a healthy baby boy who is very happy, very peaceful. What more can I ask for? The healing that God gave me. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today, and just kind of let you guys know what's been happening and why I've been off YouTube for quite a long time. Hopefully now that I'm back to being myself, when you're pregnant, you're partially not yourself, because sometimes all those pregnancy symptoms and stuff will just be kicking you back and forth. Now that I'm back to being myself, I can hopefully put out more content and share more of what the Lord has been dealing with me, to you guys. Hopefully it can bless somebody out there. And yeah, that's it for today, and God bless you and have a good day.